everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. Last time we started off the raid series for the expansion, a Final Fantasy XI collaboration. We took part in the first stage of Juno, the first walk, and it's a pretty quite loaded raid. A lot of mechanics. I'll definitely have to go back in there and get used to it. But we are here. We gotta finish up the raid story, and then we'll be done. Juno looks fucking amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. I've never been more excited for a raid series than this. Look at this man. I recognize that outfit. The outfit looks so good. Hey man. God, what's happened to this place? It's destroyed. That's what happened to it. What we got in here? A bunch of shades. Welcome, Adeline. Help. Magic maps. We gotta say, welcome, Chamber of Commerce. We assist job labor. Okay. Hey man. Man, even the Juno's armor looks really good. Look at that. Man, I love it. This thing's not at all what it should be. What I wouldn't give for a drink right now. I would agree with you. Juno is not looking too good. It's looking a little it's looking a little destroyed. Man, I hope in the later stages of the expansion we'll go higher up in Juno. Like maybe we'll go over there next time for the second phase, and the third phase maybe we'll be up towards the palace. That's what I'm hoping for. It's a shame we can't go down to lower Juno, where all the airships are and shit. Man, I would spend hours here. I would spend hours here just looking for a Mia 1K. Can I have? Oh, it's hilarious. Okay, so basically what this was referring to is back in the day, before Final Fantasy XI now had like teleports and books and shit that you can warp to. People would literally line these streets right here, shouting out for teleport Mia, teleports, blah, to get to certain places around the world, and they would offer like gil, like 1K, 2K, 3K gil, to get people to teleport them to where they need to be. So, it's kind of hilarious. Mia, 1K, can I have? That's hilarious. What do you guys say, man? Monstrous recorded Dale. That's hilarious. I am Patrol. So fucking good. I love this. It's so good seeing Juno from a different perspective. Hey though. The Mithrin were Final Fantasy XI's version of the Makati, and their armor looks really sleek. Did I see the Boyata tree? Get anything good from Aquarius? No. Ooh, what do you got? Oh, this is where I get the music sheets from. Ooh, the Forgotten City. Oh, Tab Nazi and Safehold. Shadow Lord. Depths of the Soul. Battle in the Dungeon. Tulia. Battle theme. Final Fantasy XI. Fighters of the Crystal. They got Vanadil March, which I really want. I love the Vanadil March theme. I was really hoping that they would throw this in as an orchestrarian role. And he did. I normally don't care for music roles, but I kind of want all of these, especially Vanadil March. So definitely have to try to get some of the music sheets from Shadow Lord. Neptune Spire applicants invites our branch, please issue membership. I remember this. This is where that had that little undercover thing. so good. What do you guys say? Party-looking dark samurai dragoon. Oh no, he's searching for a party. I wonder how long he's been searching for. If you don't know what Final Fantasy was like, Final Fantasy was like back in the day. Before they had what the fuck they call them? The small crow, whatever they're called, the NPCs that you can summon. Before they had those, people would line up here, stick up a looking for party tag on their character, and just wait until someone sends an invite asking if you wanted to join. I remember doing that. It was tough finding a party as a dragoon. Huh. What's it got? Looking the fool. I don't know what that's supposed to be referring to. Alright. Alright, Chilulu Divining, 5 card, other worthers. Other wathers. And we have the auction houses themselves. Man. Auction house, any questions? In the past, great wealth. This is such a trip. This is such a trip. I love this. Chris, what do you gotta say? Alright. There's much of this we don't understand, but what we do understand is that the battle is won. For now, at least. What would have otherwise been a struggle proved a decisive victory against the Dawn Servant Shade and the rest of those fiends. That is to say, thank you for your help, Cecila. No problem, man. Oh, began with the stone. What were your names again? Cecila and Bakul Jaja, right? I don't know where you're from, but I can tell I'd love to visit. I can't say I've ever seen anyone quite like you before. If you're done with this small talk, would you mind explaining why you attacked us? What are you talking about? Don't put the fool with us. You're spouting nonsense about us being Taurus and nearly killed a man on your rampage. Well, I do recall fighting a Taurus not long ago to protect Ulmia. Ulmia? Friend of hers, you say? That's all well and good, but she was addressing Galula Jaza Shay with that name. The incantations needed to summon are said to be based on much older magic, one capable of clouding people's minds. For our enemy is skilled to summon Galula Jaja, it stands to reason such tricks are not beyond them. Meaning pressure here was likely tricked into believing that Shay was this Ulmia person. So it was an illusion then. It's starting to come back to me. There was someone who warned me that a dear friend needed my protection. He was blue like your left head and gave me these bizarre weapons. Blue like me? I usually fight with my fists, but I didn't think twice to accept what they gave me. I suppose their magic's to blame. In any case, I hope the real Ulmia hasn't been dragged into all this. Can you tell us anything about what the one you thought was your Ulmia? Where they may be hiding, perhaps? Would that I could, but when I got here, I was all by my lonesome. Here being where, exactly? Juno. At least, I think this is a Juno. There was never anything like that here before. It's mostly empty, but there are a few people lingering about, if you know where to look. Maybe they could tell us something. Go with Prish, see what you can learn about this place, and the whereabouts of that shade. We'll remain here and keep watch on this rift. Alright. I'm so excited to see what other areas they pull from Final Fantasy XI. Just this theme alone is just this area alone and the first raid already mixes the best raid series for me out of all of them. I should stop by the Tin Shoto as well. It's in the back with Smith's Spire, across the way from the fountain. I remember that. That's the name I was looking for, Tin Shoto. Hey, sir. Oh, good. I was hoping to run into you two. I don't wish to be overly forward, but why were you speaking with that Mamalja earlier? More importantly, what was he doing here? You would never dare venture beyond the shores of Araja, unless... My god, it says Gulajaja laid siege to Urgan. Is Juno next to fall? I don't know anything about sieges or invasions, but that Mamalja over there is a friend of mine. There ain't nothing for you to worry about. Poor man's probably more confused than we are about all this. Oh boy. Now, obviously they're probably talking about Gulajaja. I never got and played the other expansions of Final Fantasy XI. So I'm assuming what he's referring to has to take place in Urgan. I never really dove into Urgan's expansions. I dabbled a little bit, but I never really got into it. So there must be someone named Gulajaja in Final Fantasy XI too. Adventurers gather from all corners of the world to buy and sell their spoils here. The taxes are paying, that's certainly true. But it's worth it for the wide selection. Just between you and me, though, I've heard you can cut a good deal with merchants peddling their wares just outside of town. But why is it closed? The auction house never closes. Maybe they're waiting for things to return back to normal around here. Whenever they reopen, I'd suggest you stop by. Who knows, you may get lucky and find something way below market price. I don't know about that. You're new to Juno, aren't you? I can tell by the way you're taking in the sights. The city was built upon Heaven's Bridge, connecting the two continents of Quan and Mindardia. You'll find there's an upper and lower level, a port, and an administrative plaza of Relude Gardens. At least you would have before. All ways in and out of Lower Juno appear to be blocked or cut off. The situation here is worse than I thought. Oh boy. Alright. What? Why is this blocked off? There are supposed to be stairs there leading up to the residential area. I swear, things get stranger here by the minute. Stairs leading not only to the residential area, but to the upper and lower levels. Can't say I've seen your sort around here before. Where are you from, stranger? Redania? Can't say I've heard of it. Most folks passing through hail from Sandoria, Bastok, or Windhurst. Considering the present state of Juno, though, it seems strange is becoming quite a common occurrence. I'd been lying if I said I heard of your homeland either, but that's not important right now. At times like this, we need to know who can be trusted. We just stepped into the world of vanity. It's still a shame to see Juno all fucked up like this. Man. Alright. And Shoto! Press to go on but refuses to budge. Won't open? Then I guess we won't be meeting Aldo. He's the head of the Tenshoto. When the world's in danger, he's always there to lend me a hand. Reminds me of my friends, the Scions. Scions, eh? They sound like a competent lot. Fortunately, we're on our own here. Whatever is happening here, these people are just as bewildered as we are. We should go back and find Bakul Jaja. See if he's noticed anything. This is a fucking trip. I love it. Mans. Return at last, with answers, I hope. Nope, not really. So we're truly in this Juno, as she says. I've traveled all over Terral and never heard of a Juno, or Sandoria, or any of those other places. One Altan's name is Terral. Thought all you mammals are from Araja. Hey, man. Presh, you're alright. And she has you to thank, I'm sure. Thanks to Karen, I guess. And you, who are you exactly? I thought he was a friend of yours. He's the one who asked me to go look for you. I appreciate the concern, but I've never seen him before in my life. How can you say such a thing? I mean, you do look like sort I might know, but I'm drawing a blank. What was the name, Mr.? My name is. You must be the only one who they found rooted in the sky deeps to know. Well, we have to call you something. How about Alxel? Vagabond in the Mammal Tongue. Though it may be closer to adventure and Cecil's Eorzean. Nicely chosen, brother. That does have a rather nice ring to it. Alxel it is. So where are we exactly? Juno, or at least a close approximation. Surely you remember this place, don't you? It does feel familiar. What's so special about this place anyway? Where did that damn shade get off to? None of this makes any sense. My, what a vexing predicament. Ah! What the fuck? Hey, that's the one who put me under a spell, I'm sure of it! This guy's still alive? Since Bono sycophant yet lives. What are you doing here? As you found me in a generous mood, I thought I might enlighten you as the nature of this place. That's why you've come, isn't it? The young lady is correct. This is the Grand Duchy of Juno. So we really are in Juno. Yet something about it feels so off. I never said this is the real one. It's an imitation. A rather convincing one, I might add, which I created based on visions of another world. You built this? Then I did. While you and yours were holding the Dawn Servant's coronations, Zerala and I ventured the gate to the Golden City. Everything was proceeded as planned. The gate's key was in our possession, the power to reshape the world within our grasp. Or so I thought. In the eyes of the resilient sun, I was but a useless tool to be cast aside. By all rights, I should have died when he struck me down, but once the chamber was empty, the gate still open, I saw my chance. What I found when I dragged myself across the threshold was an emptiness, a space beyond time. It was there in this dark expanse I beheld another world. Vanadil! That, I knew it! Yeah, look at it! Yeah, look at it! Yeah, it's so good! I recognize all those places. Windhurst, Bestock, the towers in, out in, what a load of rubbish. As if anyone would believe that everything anyone here is a little more than one of your toys. Ooh. Turn to stone. As I said, everything you see here is of my creation. Much like we fashioned the Phantom of Gulal Jaja for the feet of the Brotherhood, I was able to use our ceremonial tools to breathe life into my visions of Vanadil. Under normal circumstances, my conjurings have only had the strength enough for a brief clash. With that stone, however, my magics are capable as much as of so much more. Isn't that what Zerala used to build his army? Electrope, he called it. Electrope, you say? You know its name, then I trust you also know these stones are possessed of immense power. Power enough for my creation to persist for as long as I please. Fortunate then that the world between worlds is filled with structures made from Electrope, more than I could ever hope for. Wait, if everything you see here, everything you believe was from Vanadil, is of your making, then am I? Gods, that would mean I am as well. You? Yes, well, trivial thread and tapestry of my grand designs. And what a wondrous weave it will be, made possible by the endless possibilities gleaned in the walk of echoes. The memories buried there, those remnants of echoes, will reshape my dreams into reality. I once believed that dream lay in the resilient sun, but that bastard is dead to me. By my hand, Troll will have the greatest rule the world has ever known. I made an admirable start, but my work is far from finished. Very soon I will draw upon the echoes once more to some of the greatest beings of Vanadil, and their strength will be made one with this magnificent shade. Reason and resolve which built the rotation of Thule matched with the uncompromising tyranny of the commander of the Malazar of that world. I'll never go with this, I'll make sure of it. I won't let you sell the members of Vanadil! That's the spirit. My preparations will take time, of course, but when I am ready, you can be certain I will call upon you to bear witness to my greatness. Sorrel Jean, wait! Sorrel Jean, what a bitch! What a bitch! How dare he taint my beloved memory of Vanadil. Damn it all! Just when I thought things could become more complicated. Making sense of Alexandria was trouble enough, but now we have this Vanadil to deal with as well. I can only imagine how oppression an Oxel must be feeling. What do you do when your very existence is called into question? No, man. The world is called Vanadil. Try as I might, I can recall nothing of my past to refute Sorrel Jean's claims. Christian, on the hand, seems to know everything of her past and who she is, yet to be told that the memories of her life are not her own, I can only imagine how she must feel. Now is the time to be disheartened. Well, at least not here, anyway. I don't trust anything made by Sorrel Jean to be safe for long. Or to remain functional. Let's return to the move while we still can. My mother will want to know what we've seen here. Man, I don't want to leave! This music's so good, but I gotta... Man... Now we're back to boring old Eorzea. Or Thule, I should say. Or Tyrol, excuse me. Boring old Tyrol. Man... There you are. I thought you should be able to explain what happened out there in Dawntrail. Not simply from another territory, but another world entirely. That explains much of the initial confusion between us. My apologies for any trouble I may have caused. Thank you for taking me in. Different worlds, yet we seem to have so much in common. I cannot help but wonder what it is that links the two together. But indeed, you mistook us for the Malazar of your Vanadil when we first met. May I ask what they are like? Nothing at all like you and yours, even if they do bear a striking resemblance. There was a time when all the peoples of Vanadil, the Mamlajan included, knew peace. But a tyrant possessed a terrible power, claimed rulership over the Mamlajan, and turned them against us. Before we realized it, we were at war. A tale similar to ours in a way. A rare few of us born with two heads grew to be immensely powerful. That power was used to justify our preeminence over all others. That is not who we are anymore. We can be better than our forebears. We will be better. All our hard work will be for nothing if Sorel Jacques succeeds in the throne. Well, you'll know what aid you'll want for aid in stopping them, I promise you that. I don't need to know who I am to know the right thing to do. My blade is yours. On my honor as an adventurer of Vanadil, we'll put an end to Sorel Jacques' schemes! If she were here, I'm sure she'd have done the same. Right then, we can worry about whether or not I'm real another day. I'm not gonna stand around and let the Sorel Jacques piss all over the memories of my home. So you can count me in too. Don't think you can forget about us. They just all started in Dawntrail, and we have a duty to keep our forest safe. Sorel Jacques has left us the trail to follow, but it's only a matter of time before he reveals himself to challenge Cecil once more. If you're to be ready, I think it prudent the two of you learn more of our world. An excellent idea, brother. We should start with Thule and see to our own preparations while we're there. If you meet us at the dirigible landing, we'll see Prish and Oxel at Thule. Got a phone call. Lady! Those balloon-powered airships really are something. I didn't expect the flight to be so smooth. So this is Thule. Oh, this must be the Tabnazian Safel theme. Or wait, no, it's not. It's the thing that plays when you're on the ship between the deserts. There, not the desert. When you're on the boat. And I think the airships too. I'm afraid I don't, as you don't recognize me either. Perhaps we weren't acquaintances after all. What I know of you was likely overheard in a tavern somewhere. Patron sharing stories of your famed exploits. I see. Well, I'll leave it at that then. Now, where to begin? Brother, would it be not wise to apprise the landsman of what's happened? Or would you rather prefer another stern lecture from the vow of reason? Rather rip off my tail. Fine. You keep them out while we see the lands guard. Maybe take them to eat or something? Oh, I know. Take them to Aunties. It's sent for tacos. Here, for that first meal of yours we spoiled. Ah! He remembers! And just so we're clear, we're not expecting to earn your forgiveness. Don't amount of good deeds will ever do our past, but there's always time to build a better future. I agree. You had a rough start at the beginning, but we made amends. When you get there, I'll tell them we sent you. We'll see that later they're taken care of. Taco time! Oh, I can hardly wait. I can eat tacos all the time back home. Oh, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a more scenic route. Maybe something along the way will help jog Aloxel's memory. Alright. Three different sites to go to. Creatures remind me of the chocobos in Vanadil. To say we eventually found them indispensable would be no exaggeration. From shore to shore, they were our faithful companions, for wherever the roads might lead us. Same thing here. What in Altana's name is that? Did you actually ride those things? Chocobos are the only beasts I've ever seen used for riding at Vanadil. If they have any, I'd sure like to see them. I mean, I guess nowadays you have more things to ride on than chocobos. Alright. Alright. Tacos! My home is surrounded by ocean too, you know. This has the most beautiful views on a clear day. Not without the occasional monster though. It's nice to be able to walk around this like this without your guard up all the time. I cannot say why, but I remembered something looking out at the sand dunes. There was a man out in the docks who claimed he would teach me to use battle arts. He would only agree in the condition I'd treat for him a damselfly worm, an apron, and a magic skull. I don't suppose you've met anyone here travels who made such queer requests. Oh no, he's talking about the old man. The old man that raises your job level. Because once you get level 60, you have to go, you gotta go talk to some old man in Juneau to raise your level cap by 5. That's funny. And in order to do that, you had to go fetch him like 3 different items. And some of those items can be quite a pain in the ass to get. These are marked with Thule. There's so many stands. I wouldn't know where to begin. It's enough to make my head spin. The fruit would sure hit the spot right about now. No, Presh, remember you're about to eat tacos. You can't ruin the appetite. I happened to spy a few goblins on the way to the market. I remember them living in the major cities of Vanadil as well. Of course, there was no shortage of the unscrupulous sort living in the wild as well. They gathered in droves and chased adventurers, forcing anyone to retreat back to safety to town. Those are the days. Those are the days where if you got someone's mob's aggro, they would chase you all the way to the zone, Crazy. Those crazy days. It's the place, right? I can smell the savory meats already. You must be Auntie. But Cool Jaja recommended we sample your tacos, so we'll have 3 of your finest, please. Cool Jaja sent you, did he? Good seeing I'll be right over there with the tray of our world-famous fare. Tacos at long last, so I've waited for this moment. loves them. I thought nothing could match the rich flavor of our tacos back home, but this spicy seasoning of this meat is something else. She loves them. Eat as many as you like. Meals them with cool jaja, so don't hold back. First is taking the lead, but why we got one gun done, surely. You could eat another bite. You've been shooting us. It was almost like a taste home. Have nausea. Seeing as we still have a little extra time to ourselves, care to hear more about Vanadil? Yes. Oh, this is the Safehold music. There's Tab Nausea. The Safehold. 20 years ago, the land was gripped by a terrible conflict. The Crystal War, they called it, and it wasn't long before my home, Tab Nausea, was drawn to the struggle. During their assault on the peninsula, the beastmen launched a weapon so powerful it sundered the land, connecting us to the mainland. Those who survived fled to the Tab Nausea and Safehold. It wasn't much, but we were able to piece together a modest living down there in those caves. Sorry, I'm spoiling the mood, aren't I? You're an adventurer too, aren't you? Have any tales you're daring you can share with us? Oh, I've got plenty. Traveling to other worlds and saving this one from the very embodiment of despair. Wait, really? You're not just an adventurer, you're a goddamn living legend! Well, she ain't wrong. Hero and a living legend. Hey man. Sorry for the wait. It was much to apprise the Landsguard of, as you well know. That Sorel's job was behind the stolen relics, and the sightings of Galal Jaja was understandably difficult for them to hear. And there are others enticed with the rumors of a strange portal in the woods. I've heard some foolhardy treasure seekers have even gone off looking for it. Oh boy, that's not good. Dangerous thought, knowing Sorel Ja could show up at any time with more of those echoes. Which is why I'm going back to Juno to make sure our people stay out of there. You're going, and so are we. The beats sitting around waiting. And I didn't take the image off. My bads. I forgot about the image. Images. God, photographer, boy, brilliant. There's nothing better than good food, and good company to pass the time. Yes, we get yes, we get it! Woohoo! Looks like we had time to show more of Julie, but we can't afford to have anyone wander out about in Juno. Let's make haste to Yachtel. that mysterious rift of gods nowhere in search of treasure seems absurd. For all the strangest of legends like the City of Gold to inspire would-be treasure seekers. No risk is too great for they believe their dreams can be realized. Efforts being spent on the more honest living, I'd say. Walk the noble path like you, brother. In any case, what are we finding there? We have to get them out quickly. Alright. This theme is so good. I can't. I'll never get. This theme will never get old. People are around too. When I jumped to the red, I was expecting a dungeon or maybe a labyrinth, not whatever all this is. It's dangerous, I need to leave. Don't make me laugh. Not long ago I heard someone crawling in the streets about some rare stone they found. Something like that could be worth a fortune. I'm not going anywhere that's rich just lying around for the taking. Yeah. We tried. So many people around now. I'm gonna explore. I've never seen a city like this in Thrall before. It's not in Thrall. Dangerous, you say? Perhaps I should hold off my surveying further then. What a shame. I happened to bomb a rather curious stone I hope to take with me, but it was stolen by some wanton brute. Without knowing the value of that stone, I can't say it's worth giving him a chase, but he ran off to the south and we to go after him. I'll be leaving now. If it's truly dangerous as you say, I hope you'll be leaving soon as well. Alright. A thief! Keep looking for some fancy trinkets too. We'll feast your eyes on this. We spoke with everyone who could listen, though a few were too stubborn to heed our warnings. Block a rock Electrope. But how? I take it you're the one that found this. Sorry, but we can't let you leave with that stone. It's too dangerous. You expect me to just hand it over? This isn't Thule. You have no authority here. I found it and I'm keeping it. This is for your own good. Put the stone along and walk away, or else. Careful, brother. Lay a hand on him. The vow of resolve will nevertheless see the end of it. We're already in her debt as it is. Fine. Come here to make your fortune, yes? Let me pay you for it. That would certainly save me the trouble of finding a suitable buyer, but don't expect me to let go cheap. You couldn't help it over here selling an artifact found in these ruins. If this gentleman is willing to pay, I'm sure I can pay more. Great, just what we needed. What do you suppose you do now? Explaining the circumstances surrounding this place will likely take more time than we can afford. Huh, the auction houses. Of course. Why not hold an auction for the stone? An auction? That would certainly simplify matters. It would save you the trouble of bargaining with all interested parties separately and incentivizes them to pay you handsomely lest they be outbid. Not by me, but I'll only be accepting payment in guild. This money will be taking me overseas where I can finally live the life I've always wanted. Oh boy. What'd you say? Alright. I may open biddings. Can you handle the bidding? We don't have much experience with auctions, but we do have a coin you can use. Around 1 million gil saved from our work with Landsguard. Hopefully that will be enough. Jeez! Alright, let's see what we can find here. Foreign merchants relieved my stock a few moons ago, but it's a good thing they did. 1,500,000 gil, and I was forced to spend half of it in preparation for this expedition. 1,500,000, so he has roughly what, 7,500,000. Or no, he has 750,000. Excuse me, roughly. I have no time for the back before this bargain nonsense. All I need is one bid to win that stone. Okay, then she didn't really tell me anything. Well, it's imperative we recover the Electrope, but wouldn't do to show your hand too early. Better to be conservative with your bids, staying well ahead of the competition. Damn, I wish I had the money to join in. Seems like fun. Alright, cool. 1 million gil all told, but I'm trusting you won't spend all of it. Well, we'll see. Alright. So we're looking for at least 750,000. Or 700, yeah. What's your offer? Auction's begun. Outbid a competitor's Electrope while conserving your capital. Alright, then how much will you start with? 1 million gil! 5,000. 400,000. Is that all? Then I'll start with 400,000 gil. 400,000? I was hoping to keep it at least half my savings, so if we had to bid more. 500! Bold move, I'm willing to bet that's all you have. 560,000. Sorry, but cool. I think your shit, all half my savings gone. Sure, there's no close to conceding, right? 700. 700,000? How's anyone meant to compete with that? Damn it all! I'm not leaving without that stone. 720,000. Raising their bid by such a narrow margin? Someone's reached the limit. 800,000. $200,000 skill to spare. Not bad, Cecila. I'm a master bidder. This looks like I'll be all of it. The stone is yours. Give me that stone. Oops. Well done, friend. We'll also go look at that Electrope. His presence feels familiar. Shadow Lord. There's no mistaking that deep and bitter malice. The stone must have served the heart of the Shadow Lord's echo. It was being a pure hatred, responsible for being about the Crystal War. I was part of the company that would eventually bring us to reign and terror to an end. You helped defeat the Shadow Lord. Meaning Loxel must have been with her. I don't remember ever hearing about that. In any case, I'll hold on to the Electrope. We should hurry back and speak with the Landsguard. Excuse me, but we were speaking with about the Shadow Lord just now. If there's more you wish to know, perhaps I can be of help. I've heard a great many tales of defeating the bards who frequent taverns here in Juneau. I've been I'm waiting over yonder near the fountain for my companion supervisor, but you're welcome to speak with me until they do. Okay. The most welcome offer, though there's much to be said for a first-hand experience encounter with the Echo in question. Perhaps we can revisit these tales another time, after we made certain nobles where treasure hunters can readily gain entry. Let's return to Chile and speak with the Landsguard. Tessa, come to meet us at the Bright Plume Post. There you are. If there are any burning questions about this place or anything else in Vanadale, I should be happy to answer them. So, me, I'm no adventurer of any particular renown, if that's what you're expecting. I'm just a man who came from Bastok looking to see more of the world. While I lack in fame, I can make up for the strength of numbers. I have no shortage of friends willing to accompany me in pursuit of riches should I reach out via link. The armor wears proof of our accomplishments, salvaged from the depths of Al-Zadal undersea ruins. That's another in-game little dungeon area that I never got to experience. That said, I treasure my time with them more than any trinket or bauble. We live on Earth and travel together. You understand, surely. Alright. What map here? The great dragon summered in the depths of the Boyata tree. Yes, I know of it. As does anyone who would dare venture into Zaita. That's why I don't know it. Stories of a great hero did bow to the dragon, their heroine kind of going to strike at its heart, the fable of Riddell. If only they had missed the mark. The blade is said to remain nestled in the beast's bosom even to this day. To survive such a blow and live with all these years speaks the strength of the struggle to imagine. Yet the tales of its might have not been deterred, brave and foolhardy from venturing the tree. Hopefully they can slay Fafner and claim its spoils. Few have reached the dragon's area and lived to tell of it. He was a powerful foe, so I can't really, be surprised. The Archangels! I've heard stories. The 5 warriors clad in black. The fates are kind. I will never have the poor fortune to cross the paths with them. They were not born but forged from crystal, assuming the legends are true. The dawn goddess Altana wept 5 tears and gave birth to 5 races: Hume, Elvin, Tarotaro, Mithra, and Galdor. Archangels are said to be the embodiment of their sins. Apathy, arrogance, cowardice, envy, rage, the darkness that lurks within us all. No one is certain why they were created. The prevailing theory is they served as guardians for some ancient paradise. Alright, and then finally, the Shadow Lord. The great darkness of the Northlands, hatred made manifest. There's not a soul in all of Vanadale who doesn't know the Shadow Lord. His sole desire was to bring about the extinction of Altana's children, and so he rallied together the Beastmen, deciding what came to be known as the Crystal Lord. The Beastman's assault was merciless, and it was not long before Gostok's Sandorian winters were brought to their knees. It was only after Archduke Pamulinad convinced them to enforce the Grand Duchy of Juno that gained the momentum needed to push back. United as the alliance of Altana, they would eventually draw the Beastmen back from their lands, and soon found themselves on the defensive of Zarsabal. The alliance proved victorious in the end, but not without any sacrifices. Peace had been restored to Vanadale, for a time at least. Shalar was somewhat resurrected 20 years later, but thinking he was slain, the Beast would be bold to take arms for the second time. That was us! We slayed him! There is much speculation of his origins. Most believe he was once a Valkyr, if you can believe that. He was betrayed by one of his companions before the wound and left to die. I remember that! I so remember that! A dear friend of his was also said to have been cut down in the altercation. I remember that very clearly. He succumbed to his wounds, but his rage and despair would remain, giving life to the Shadow Lord. Whether you say it's true and he has returned once more, perhaps the flames of his hatred can never be extinguished. I remember that. I definitely remember that. Alright, okay. Nice. Alright, back to Thule. Alright, where are we going? Once again, we were left with nothing but time on our hands until Sorrel's jaw showed himself. I suppose there's no shortage of work to be done if we ask for Landsguard. It may be better serves exploring Thrall, familiarizing yourself with the land. You wouldn't do it to find yourself lost when you need it most. She's excited for that. I can also cause adventure! What a great idea! You're coming with me, Aloxel, and don't you dare say you're not interested. Any self-respecting adventurer would jump at a chance like this. I don't know if another suggestion piques my interest. I warn you now that the wilds of Thrall are ripe with danger. There's no place where they can prepare. I welcome the challenge. I have a feeling she'll be fine. I can hardly count the number of times Vana'diel's been visited by some world-ending calamity, but no matter how dire things may seem, we always find a way through, together. Oh, but this will be no different, I'm sure of it. There's nothing we can't do as long as we have each other. She's not wrong. A band of adventurers barely met, united in the face of great peril, just like old times. Are adventures always so sentimental? Huh. Is that so terrible a thing? Man, if you went on an adventure, you would know too. Here he is. The moment we learn about Sorrel's jaw's movements, I've asked him to contact you. There we go. Off to explore new lands. Brish is so excited. Look at her go. She can hardly contain herself. Yes, I got Juno's theme! Meanwhile, in the echo of Tulia. Alright, what do we got? Soon we'll slaughter them all, is it not so, Sorrel's jaw? Soon, my Dawn servant, very soon. Then there'll be none to stop you from taking your rightful place on the throne. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fortunate for me, he lacks the wisdom of the true Dawn servant. But if he will be made to fit the rule, I must choose the echoes carefully. Shallow are so promised, but Vana'diel is a land of rich history. I need to settle for those who are but a blink of an eye in the annals of history. Test with the strength of the ancients, I will bring Thrall, the whole world, to its knees. Oh boy. Alright! I'm really excited to see what other stuff they pull from from Final Fantasy 11. From the bosses to the sights. I can't wait. I so can't wait. Unfortunately, since these raids only come out on odd number patches, we have to wait until 7.3 for the next story update. No, it's 8 months away. God, I don't know if I can wait that long. All right. Well, we're done with patch 7.1. So all we have to do is do the new Beast Tribe stuff, which will be done throughout the coming weeks, and then I'll put that video out whenever I get all that done. But for right now, we are done with Final Fantasy 14. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next part. Later.